Okay, this video is a quick video on how to pull leads and lists from Propstream. For the person that is watching this video, you will be given specific lists to pull. And with those lists, they're going to have characteristics that you can filter down to in the tool that I'm going to go over. And essentially what you're going to do is build lists and send them back to us for data scrubbing. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to go over the following list to pull: a high equity lean list, a high equity vacant list, a multi-filter vacant lean list, vacant and lean list, and an empty nester list. These are 4 lists that we pull. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'll split screen here, and I'm going to open up a second screen here from Propstream. This is the tool that you'll be given a login. I'm going to log in here, and the first list that we're going to pull here, if you look to the right here that I just highlighted, is a high equity lean list. So what you'll notice is that all searches and lists are already saved. So you'll see here the name of these lists: out of towner owner empty nester target PG, Arlington multi-filter vacant and lean, Arlington vacant high equity, and so forth. So these are all similar, well, the same list, but for different locations. Okay, and so we're going to make sure we label the list correctly as well. So high equity lean. So there's a filter that you'll be given for high equity lean, which you can use. These are all the characteristics of what the high equity lean list looks like. I can go through this, but it's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. What I do want to show you, and this is, you got to use this carefully because of the way the platform is used, is what you can do as a shortcut. So if I'm going to a high equity lean list, okay, instead of me filtering down, what I'm going to do is I'll find a high equity lean list under my saved searches. So once again, that's under all searches. I see Mo County vacant high equity. Okay, but I'm looking for a high equity lean. So here goes a Mo County high equity lean. So I'll click on that. And the reason why I'm showing you that is because if you click right up here under filter, okay, these are all the filters right here and the characteristics that I'm going to have you filter by: list type, property characteristics, all the stuff that you see here. The high equity lean for Montgomery County will already be saved in here. So you can see if we go over the high equity lean filter, you'll see it's the list type leans. List type leans is already saved. Property type, okay, this is we had property type was a little bit different because we weren't including land. So this is fine. But if you're doing this cold, you're going to just do select all. MLS status on market. You see it should already have clicked no. MLS status on market, no. Okay. Ownership info should be 11 to 100 years. So let's go click on ownership info. I actually have 12 to 100 years. Not a big deal. Lien and bankruptcy. So you click on there and you'll see, okay, it actually should say, so we have a lien amount of 2,000 to 200,000. And the has lien box should be checked here. Okay. And I'll actually add that here. Okay. And I'll put lien amount because we want lien amounts 2,000 or higher. And I didn't have that. And I was at 2,000 to $200,000. Okay. Because we don't want liens of like $500. Those typically don't show the distress we need. Okay, and then last but not least, equity and mortgage. And you'll see right here it's 35 to 100%. I did 40. So I'll go ahead and tweak that down to 35 so to stay consistent. So anyways, my point is that this filter is already saved, right? Because this was an equity list here for Montgomery County. Now what I can do now, okay, is X off here. I'm sorry. Let me go back to that list so I can show you again. Okay, high equity lien. Okay, and then what I can do now is type in the first list that we are running here is Anne Arundel County. And sorry for the abbreviation. I actually typed the whole thing in there so you can see. Anne Arundel County, Maryland. So I'm going to put in here Anne Arundel County, Maryland, and it pops up. And when I click on that, okay, what I can do is just double check the filter, but the filter should remain the same. See, liens, essentially the filter is exactly the same, and definitely double check it to make sure that this is correct. But the filter you'll see is exactly what I saved on the previous one, which is great. And now I have my Anne Arundel County high equity lien group right here. It says 115 properties. What you want to do is just make sure that these zip codes are Anne Arundel County, so you can make sure that you're recording the correct county, because sometimes the database will be a little funky and the wrong information will be recorded. So I have 115 properties. So what I'm going to do is now select this. Okay, select all 115. Okay, what we're going to do is save the search. Okay, and we're going to call this Anne Arundel County High Equity Lien Search. Or high equity lien. It's called high equity lien. And this will just be AA County for details, AA County High Equity Lien. Okay, what we're going to do there is that save the search. Okay, and we're going to include, and that's it. And first says email when new properties come available, select immediate, and we are going to now save that search. So I'm going to actually, this was the first list that I was going to have you run, but since I did that, I'm going to put this as saved. And now I'm going to show you, so you can essentially do that for all of these different types of lists. I have all of the filter characteristics in here, but the shortcut I just showed you is a way you can do this. That's a little less time consuming. Okay, so I'm going to just put saved right here. And what I'm essentially going to show you now in this video is what to do after you save a list. So I'm going to go to all searches. Okay, and this is Anne Arundel County High Equity Lien. Okay, and then what I'm going to do now is, actually I'm already here. I'm going to actually hit save from here as well. So I saved the search, and now I'm going to save this. I'm sorry, my apologies. I'm going to add to list. My apologies. Add to list. Okay, and it's add to marketing list. Okay, so I'm going to hit save because I'm going to add to marketing list. So the two things I did, save the search and add to marketing list. And I'm going to show you, okay, I'm going to close now. I'm going to add them. Now I'm going to go now from where I was just at to campaigns, properties. All right, and you'll see my marketing list. So this is the Anne Arundel County multi-filter vacant and lien list. I'll select on that, and you'll see here, okay, 27 auctions. Okay, and I can actually select those because I actually don't want, okay, okay, I'm sorry. Let me just focus on this real quick so you can see here. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select all the properties, okay, and I can export it. So this is going to be a list that I am going to actually format in the proper template. I'm not going to do that right now, but a lot of these are the characteristics of what I need on a list. Okay, I'll show you. You'll have an example of the master template, but what you're going to do is take this list and build on this list. So I'm going to actually, the first thing, column you'll see in the list template would be list type. Okay, and this will be lien. Okay, lien. All right, I'll give you the code for all of these, but this will be lien. All right. Okay. Now, so this would be the beginning of your list. You're essentially going to compile a list of all of these different lists from Propstream into one master list, and then we will take that list and get it formatted. So I'm not going to save this now. Essentially, the purpose of this video was to show you how to, one, run the list, okay, and then number two, all right, the filters to use, how to save the list, save the search, and then save the list, so you can export it into a master list that we are going to run. Now, this will change every month, but for this month right here, so this will be the list to pull for the month of December. We'll put November, December. November, December. Okay. All right. You'll have other videos to actually show you what else we're going to do with these leads, but this is essentially just a video to focus on Propstream and running the list and creating the master list from Propstream.